by the highly committed contribution from the India government, and the IEF, the Ministerial, is very successful. And I feel that the delegates from our member countries are all happy and positive for this one. And also we have these the 4 plenary sessions and the 4 roundtables, all this the successful meeting. And this time IEF also we tried a new pattern. And originally the IEF is an intergovernmental organization, so used to have this traditional way with the roundtable and other meeting. And this time we tried the doubles pattern, and these the ministers and the head of the CEOs and the also head of international organizations, and then they just have a brief speech and then have a question and answers. So by this one, and the more interactive and the more dynamic and with all the audience. So by this one, we feel that is more impressive and more efficient. So by this, I think it's a good try. And also through this meeting, we can see that the international organizations and many of these government, through this platform, they already have a lot of achievements. For example, for the India and for the Aramco, they signed the contract and others. I think it's the great success. And also from the media, I can see that the media are very positive, working very hard, and to different panels and the roundtables, and to interview all these delegates.
Now, when we look at the work that's been put into this, you have been planning this for quite a while. Yeah. So, and you can really see a lot of work went into this with your team in cooperation with the Indian team, and that it's putting on a conference like this is a huge effort by really a coordination of people, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. And this one, I think before this one, I take the lead to come here to have a joint meeting together with the Indian government, and then at that time we agreed that to put the 2 teams into 1 team. Yeah. So from this part, the Indian government, they mobilize a lot of people from government, from the universities, from the companies and the associations. And also this time on the IEF Secretariat, we mobilize a lot of people come here. So by this one, I feel that this is the joint efforts. And also we can see that the other member countries and also international organizations, they send their senior delegates to join the meeting. So I think another part, I should appreciate that this time we choose all these the moderators. They are more experienced, more senior people, and by their hard working, and I think they is a part of this the contribution for the success of this meeting.
Now, the very fact that you had quite a few announcements, and particularly we look at Saudi Aramco and the Saudis and the Indian announcement, that they choose to actually work on these bilaterals, bring almost their business here. So this is also moving the role of not the role of the IF, you're the facilitator, but I think the respect they have for the organization to make sure that this is where they're beginning to do business. This is also very good. You bring everybody together.
Yeah. So that's the reason why the IEF is so popular, because we are the neutral of the platform, and we use this one to help all these producers, consumers, for the government, for the industries to get together, and then through this plenary sessions and the roundtables, and also during the breaks, and they can sit together, and then they can exchange and set up the contacts. So by this one, I feel that, and this time many of the bilateral meetings also. And this time the Indian government, they prepared 20 of the bilateral rooms for these bilateral meetings. And so far we haven't do the statistic yet, but I think these bilaterals will be hundreds. Yeah, so this is one of the products for this meeting.
And just finally, you're getting ready now. You're probably started already getting ready for China for the next conference. Just tell us a little bit what we need to be looking forward to there.
So by this one, the China promised to host the next the IEF ministerial meeting, and co-hosted by the Morocco. So the deputy administrator come and give a speech, and they promise to make a successful one. And we have a high expectation for them. And also we have the confidence, because China in the past years, they have many of the important meetings there. So I feel that the next meeting will be a great, successful IEF ministerial meeting.